Hey there. Alright, bear with me this. For some reason, we're getting a really bad connection. Alright, let's give it a second to catch up. Come on. Oh, let me turn this down. Turn that off. Alright, I'm gonna stop it and start. Alright, I think we're gonna be okay. We're on yellow. Alright, I think we're gonna be okay. Yellow. Alright, so we're gonna get started. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. My name's Benson.
I'm Kristen.
It's my lovely wife. We're just gonna chit chat about our trip to Tennessee, show you some of the stuff we picked up. We didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. Most of it's honestly liquor. We did get a bunch of that just because there were some great places that we checked out, and on top of that, I got to view or tour one of the distilleries that we visited, thanks to my buddy up there. So, what do we want to, as far as like this whole experience, what are some things we learned from our trip to Tennessee?
Go in a bigger car.
Go in a bigger car, because we did take your car and it's a very small car. So yeah, I would say that we need a bigger car, which is something we're looking into after we pay your car off. What else?
Try to eat more, like bring stuff to eat or buy like groceries.
Stick with the sandwich plan.
Maybe not sandwiches per se, but something like that.
So our hotel did have a mini fridge. It had
Very small fridge.
a microwave and everything, so we could have used stuff like that. But we tended to eat out a lot just because it was quicker. But yeah, we could have saved money had we just kept more inside the hotel with us.
Yeah.
Because you guys apparently hate sandwiches.
We don't hate them. We just don't want them every day for every meal.
That's understandable, but
Don't go to the boot store.
don't go to the boot store. We ended up all getting a pair of boots.
All of us. Jordan did.
Yeah, because he's not a boot kid. He's not a boot wearer, so I don't know. But there was like a buy one set of boots, get two pair free, and get the fourth pair for
30%.
a third of the highest price.
Yeah.
So I walked out with 2 pairs of boots. Kristen got a pair, and Allie got a pair. First pair of boots I've actually ever owned, so it's only because we found them at a decent price. So
It was pretty good.
Yeti vodka is one of the drinks that we did pick up. If you can see where he is. Where is he? Okay, yeah, so there's a Yeti on this side. So yeah, you can see her Yeti. That's from the distillery that we went to. What's up, Mr. Gasly? How you doing today?
Hi.
So, yeah, so I love the shirt. I got it in pink. The Yeti's in a weird spot because it kind of hides under your arm, but
I like it.
it's still a nice shirt. They're comfy shirts. We got a deal on the t-shirts because we bought
Liquor.
alcohol from them. So we're going to talk to, we ended up joining the National Parks Association.
Yeah, I think, pretty sure that's what it's called.
So we're doing good, Mr. Gassel. We're doing pretty well. How's work? What's going on, A&E Adventures? How you doing?
It's called the Great Smoky Mountains Association.
So we joined the Great Smoky Mountains Association, which is just an association that technically is a part of all the national parks. So this is just the one we joined because we were in that particular park. But yeah, you can join the association under any of the national parks. Work's always meh. And now what's cool about this one is if you join it, some of the places in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville,
it's not just those places.
Seymour, you get discounts and stuff. So, like off food and stuff like that.
Basically, the way it works is there's different like levels, but you make a donation, and in order for them to say thank you, they give you this membership, which gets you a discount at like restaurants and all of the national parks stores, like what are they, souvenir stores. And then they also do other stuff that's different. I haven't looked into that stuff yet, but these are the different donation things. And we did an individual one because I didn't know that there was a difference between individual and family. There's not really a difference, but it's a little bit more if you do it as a family. And then, like, if he wasn't with me, he could use the discount, but I have to be with him right now in order for him to use it.
So it's just a way to join the parks. You donate to the parks, and they say thank you. So we did. You get like a subscription to their magazine. You get like a free gift. You get a free gift from them. I think the free gift this year is a bag. It's just like a cinch bag. Yeah, I've got a ton of I think I have like 40 gigs worth of footage that I've got to go through and compile into different videos. But
this one's the magazine subscription. Well, so when you donate, you get to pick your first book, and then you get 2 more, I think, in the year for it.
And this just has different articles and stuff. So like Whitecaps of Sevier County, the Scoops / Smokies, Monkey Trail Connections. It's just like a little. It's just a magazine to kind of keep you connected to the parks. But it's cool if you like do a lot of hiking, you do a lot of trails, and we're looking at doing some stuff here in Florida. And also, this isn't our last trip to Tennessee because, like we said before, we do have family there, so I know we're going to make future trips up there. So we had a blast running through the Smokies. We went into North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee, just kind of hitting like the Blue Ridge Parkway. And we hiked Klingman's Dome, and
Laurel Falls.
We hiked to Laurel Falls,
and we did the BlueRidge Trail.
Yeah, and the Blue Ridge Parkway. But
and then this is the bag.
Yeah, and that's their little.
It's a pretty.
Their little symbol. So like the leaves are all bear paw prints, and it says I'm rooted in the Smokies. We did see a bear. I did not get footage of the bear, and I'm so mad. I was taking pictures on one of the overlooks. And I go to get back in the car, and they're tapping on the glass, and they're like, bear! And like I spin around and look, and he pokes his head up over the edge of the lookout, because he's probably about 25 yards from us, maybe 30 yards. Yeah. And he looks at us, and we're like, hey! I'm like, what? And I go to get a picture, and he ducks back down and just runs off. And I was like, no, I needed a picture. So we did get to see an elk, too, while we were doing that trip.
And a deer.
And the deer, when we were hiking Laurel Falls, the deer actually crossed the path in front of us, and that was pretty cool.
It was really neat. And I got a sticker for my car.
That you can't see because it's white.
Yeah, because it's white. It says rooted in the Smokies. It's the same.
It's the tree from the front with the little bear paws.
But this bag is pretty, fill it.
Oh, it's super thick.
Yeah. It's a pretty good little bag. I think it's made for like.
Well, you can clip it to your backpack.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely won't.
Well, it clips together and it makes it round.
Yeah.
So, maybe, I don't know.
Well, I guess maybe you can clip that to your belt or maybe your backpack and it'll hold stuff. It's not going to, if it gets water in it, it's not going to, like, it'll let water in. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Let me see if I can.
It kind of stays closed whenever you do that.
Okay, so the water's got to work hard to get in this bag, so that's pretty cool. It's almost a waterproof bag, I would say.
Apparently, the last one was a lunch box, is what the lady was
This is
telling
cool,
us.
though. I'll have to add this to my carry bag.
Yeah, it was neat.
Okay, so the water's got to work hard to get in this bag, so that's pretty cool.
But the Blue Ridge Parkway, it was gorgeous there. It really was.
I just left there last Sunday, yesterday, and I've already got a fever. I really want to go back. There's some other places that we found that my buddy didn't even realize, and he wants to go hike, and I'd like to go hike there.
Mm-hmm. And I want to go to Caves Cove.
Your brother-in-law caught a bear stealing out of a car up there like 2 weeks ago. That's insane. My buddy was telling me they've had incidents where like little baby bears get trapped in the car and they can't figure out how to get out. And then the other baby bears just circle in the car trying to figure out how to get its like brother out of the car. And like once they
got the bear out.
Yeah, once they finally get out. Yeah, it ripped everything up. So it was pretty crazy.
They were trying to go for a joint.
One of the first things we did was hike to Laurel Falls, which I've got some gorgeous pictures, and I can actually show you. Let's see. One of the first things we did was hike to Laurel Falls, and I can actually show you. This is what I'm after. Let's see. Okay.
The waterfall pictures?
Let me make sure that's what you're gonna see. Oh, skip that. Okay. Alright, you should be able to see my screen here. Let me open a file. And where did I put it? Skip that. Okay. Alright, you should be able to see my screen here. Okay. The folks left their trunk open while unpacking. No way. That's a terrible idea. Like, shut everything. They actually had a sign in one of the forests when we went to visit, going to Laurel Falls, and it's like, did you kill this bear? And it's like, basically, if you throw like orange peels or banana peels and stuff outside your car while you're driving through there, then the bear eats that stuff, but then your scent's on it, so then the bear assumes your food too, and that's why they attack people and stuff out there, which is pretty scary. But yeah, you have to be careful out there. What did I do with the file with all the pictures in it? Yeah, I named it different, that's why. Okay, so yeah, that's not what I named it earlier. So let's open this one.
It looks like you're holding a pickle.
Okay, next picture. I think this is a spider you were trying to get.
It was a bee.
Was it bee? And he's just hovering out there. So these are some of the pictures we got hiking Laurel Falls. Like the camera doesn't do it justice. The camera does a terrible job depicting the absolute beauty and how massive this stuff is.
The bee.
There were like 9 pictures of this bee because she couldn't get it to focus.
That picture took skill, okay? I don't know what that spot is. A spider, I think, actually.
Oh, I like the mountain ridges here. How massive this stuff is.
The bee. Flowers.
There were like flowers. Pictures of because she couldn't get it to focus. This is not Laurel Falls.
That's the mini falls.
We stopped there a few times as people were coming up and we're like, hey, you made it to the falls, you can turn around now. There was a couple places like this where the water was just coming out of the mountain and it was like ice cold. So it was pretty awesome. This is not let's see. We stopped there a few times as people were coming up and we're like, hey, you made it to the falls, you can turn around now.
And you can't tell, but that's really far down.
Yeah. Yeah, we're almost halfway up at this point.
I think so.
And this is kind of where the falls comes down. This is where they land, but
That's the.
Oh, this is the
That's the
drop
down
on the
part,
falls.
yeah.
Because you can see people's feet. This is the top of the falls. There's like a bridge that runs across here
Well, it's not the top. It's just the.
where it cuts off.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the actual Laurel Falls part.
This is what you're hiking like this to see.
It wasn't that bad. Klingman's Dome was almost a straight up at some points, but this wasn't bad. There's like a bridge that runs across here.
It was really pretty.
Alright, so this is the actual Laurel Falls part.
There you go.
There you go. That's a good shot of the falls. This is Laurel Falls coming down.
But that doesn't even give justice to how
No.
big it was. It was really tall.
Yeah. Yeah, this makes it look short and unimpressive. Unimpressive? Yeah. But it was so massive and
there was
gorgeous.
a lot, and it felt like an air conditioner.
Yeah.
When you got up there and you were sitting around where the water was coming down, it literally felt like you were being blown in the face with an air conditioner. It was really neat.
Yeah, on a hot day. It wasn't, we say hot day, it wasn't like hot.
No.
You know, you sweated, but it's nothing like Florida.
No, it was hot. Like, hot, but it wasn't humid. And that's the big difference.
Yeah. It wasn't, we say hot day, it wasn't like this is Allie and I would decide to
That's
play
kind
in the
of a
falls.
better...
Yeah,
judge
because
of-
I'm 6'2", that gives you a little bit.
A little. But because of the angle, it still makes it look a little short. But yeah.
Yeah, the falls are huge, so that's a better angle. No, we didn't make it to the apple barn. That's like that. That was on the way home, I think.
The apple cider?
Like apple cider barn or whatever. They have like apple cider stuff. We missed the exit for it.
That's a better one.
The falls are huge.
Of how?
Yeah, because you have a. Yeah, that puts into proportion because I'm 6'2", and you can see how high up it goes. Like apple cider barn or
That was a better one too.
like apple cider stuff. Yeah, let me see. We missed the exit for it.
That's a better one.
Yeah, because you have a. Yeah,
That's a
that puts into
squished
proportion.
of just the top.
6'2", and you can see how
That's
high
just the bottom.
that even makes that looks photoshopped.
It's not, though.
No, I know it's not, but that does.
It's just the way we're standing.
So, yeah, that's the falls. Like that place is gorgeous. So
It was really pretty.
that looks photoshopped.
It's not, though.
No, I know it's not, but that does. Yeah, that's the falls. Like that
Okay.
place is lunch or dinner, breakfasts. Now is that in Tennessee? Because the one we saw was in
North Carolina?
North Carolina or South Carolina. All right, so Klingman's Dome. How hard was that for you?
It's not that it was hard, it's just... I have not done up a hill in 13 years. Everything here is flat, so when I lived in California, it was easier because there's still mountains there and hills, like hills, not baby hills like here. And so, it's not that it was hard, it was newish, I guess.
Right.
So, I did have to stop a couple times and breathe. Breathing. Learning to control your breathing when you're doing stuff like that is really important. Because, of course, you're going to get winded a lot quicker if you're not breathing right. And that's hard to
See if I can
try
find
to
that
reteach yourself to do.
Information.
The apple barn is in Sevierville, going into Pigeon Forge.
We'll have to check that out. We didn't even see that one.
I want to go to the gem mine, too.
Alright, so the Klingman's Dome is 6,643 feet tall. It's the highest point in the Great Smoky Mountains and the third highest summit east of the Mississippi River. The 7-mile-long road to Kleeman's Dome trailhead starts just south of Newfound Gap and reaches elevation of over 6,000 feet. Let's see. The end of Kleeman's Dome Road, a paved but very steep trail, leads a half a mile to a concrete observation tower at the top of the dome. During good weather, the view from the tower encompasses a seemingly endless sea of mountains, ridges, and valleys. I did see where it said at some point on a clear day with no smog, no fog, no nothing, you can see 100 miles in every direction once you get to the top of the dome, the tower that's up on Kleeman's Dome. If you... On a cloudy day, it's 22 miles, and then it goes down from there. So most of the time, it's a 22-mile view. But you can see into, like, 7 states, I think it said. So that was really cool.
Just to put it in perspective, I weigh quite a bit. But I made it to the top of where the dome part was.
Where the tower is.
Yes. And I did not go up.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, great, I'm at the top of this hill, and then you realize you've got to go up this.
Because I thought when you got up there, you were in the dome. I didn't realize that you got up, and then you had to go around this spiral staircase that was also up.
So I write a picture of it.
And then up into the dome. It's not like that. You're not in the dome when you get to the top. You have to go up the thing.
Let's see.
I took a picture of it.
I was trying to see if it gave you an elevation. Told you what the elevation on the thing was. There were points on Kleeman's Dome where you've got to be at like a 20 or 30 degree angle, if not greater. Oh yeah, well, we stole it. Okay, so you get to the top of the hill, and then you've got this. And this like little walkway that you have to go up to get to the viewing area up top here.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's steep though.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's just as steep too.
But the upside is that when you do get up there, there's a railing around it, so.
Yeah, then you're not. Then you're not having to worry about falling off the edge, because when you're going up Kleeman's Dome, you're.
Well, you're not worried about falling off the edge. You're more or less, if you fall, you have a chance to go over the edge.
Whereas on the little thing, it's not so much.
It was gorgeous, though. But the park rangers, they do shifts. Oh, I was listening to a park ranger. He was sitting up there. They do hour. They go up and they sit there for an hour. And then he only has to do it once a week. That's how many rangers they have switching on and off. So, like, when we were coming back down, did you see the other guy going up and then the ranger coming down? They take shifts.
Well, and also they're volunteers. They're not, like, on duty, paid, or anything like that. I was hoping this would give us the degrees that you had to hike up, but it doesn't, and that upsets me.
It doesn't matter. It was like climbing a ladder. Like a ladder you have leaned against the house. You know, like your house is like this and the ladder's like this.
Yeah, it's pretty getting up there's pretty steep, so.
But there are benches.
Yeah, there's benches and little rocks to sit on.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's gorgeous. Like, if you take the time to just stop on your way up the hike and just kind of pay attention to everything around you, it's absolutely gorgeous.
But if you see a guy in a hat with a walking stick and he's telling you you're halfway there,
he's lying.
Don't listen.
That's for you, James. Our buddy that was with us, like, and everybody he saw, they were like, he's like, you're halfway there. Like 5 feet out of the parking lot. He's like, you're halfway there. Yeah. So that was funny. I was like, stop telling those people that. You're lying to them. It's false hope.
But it's really pretty. Even just going up to where the base of the dome was, it was really pretty. There's a lot of people there, and we went early.
Yeah.
So I suggest if you're gonna go early.
Yeah.
Because when we left, there were cars parked down the mountain past the parking lot.
Yeah.
To walk up into the dome area.
Kleeman's Dome was our first experience with bathrooms on the top of a mountain too. The kids used them. By the way,
Oh, yeah.
let's hope you can handle it, because basically all the toilets up there is a hole in the mountain, and then there's like a seat that you can sit on, but it's not like a flush or anything. Everything just goes in.
And there's no water. It's hand sanitizer.
Yeah, there's no running water. It's like, yeah, it's like about camping. As rustic as you can get.
There's no glamping in that.
Yeah, no, it's not pretty to use the bathroom at the top of a mountain in the Smokies.
No, but I mean, I get why they do that, though. Because they'd have to run all the pipes.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. What's the... Make it wassy. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird situation. The kids were like, "That's creepy." So
it was funny.
Thanks for joining us. Yep. So we did. And then we did the drive. And it's just we stopped
at some of the high elevations.
Yeah, I think Klingman's Dome is like 6,600 and something. One. It's the highest one we did, but there were some more. We got 6,142.
It was 50.
I thought we got into the 6,000s at some point.
No, it was 58. Yep. I think, I don't know, Water Knob was the highest one we went to.
No, we got higher than Water Knob. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
That was the highest one.
Yeah.
And we have a list of them, actually.
I have a picture of Water Knob.
Yeah, but there's a list somewhere. It might be in this. No, it's not.
No, we got higher than Water Knob.
Oh, I know where it's at. It's in this.
Hang on. For some reason, Facebook isn't letting people watch. Give me 1 second.
Facebook's not letting people watch?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Let's see.
Tell them to go to YouTube.
Yeah, it should be able to just go to my YouTube channel. I don't know why it's not.
I know we have a list of the elevations somewhere.
I have a picture of the Water Knob, which is a funny name.
I know that, but I have a list. There's a list somewhere. That is all the elevations. Somewhere. I don't know where it's at right now, though.
Yeah, I have the Water Knob one, though. I have that picture, because the Water Knob picture is the one with the Barbie on it.
Yeah, I know. I have that picture.
Where'd it go?
You know what? I bet the elevations are on my blanket.
Hang on, sorry. I want to find this picture, because...
It's funny.
Yeah, I was cracking up. The Water Knob picture is 5,820.
Is that Water Knob?
Yeah, that's Water Knob. I'm going to show you this picture, because I don't have it on my...
Yeah, that's the highest elevation other than Klingman's Dome we went to.
Yeah, I don't have it on my computer yet, so... Yeah, I was cracking up. 5,000. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, that's Water Knob. I'm going to show you this picture, because I don't have it... No, get out the glare. Oh, here, let me try this. Oh, come back. Let me try and darken it up. Maybe you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, there we go. So,
yes,
Water Rock Knob overlook. That Barbie was just randomly sitting there, which we thought was pretty funny. So I got that picture of that. Allie also found one of the painted rocks and stuff from Water. Where did she find it at? Klingman's Dome is where she found it. We left it at Water Rock Knob or Water Rock Knob Overlook.
Look, see, it does. It has the elevations.
Oh yeah. That's cool. I have to show you this blanket she got. She got a really pretty blanket, so.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did I just do? I made it disappear. Sorry, I made chat disappear. Okay.
So Klingman's Dome. So
Yeah, well, I
yes.
guess let's.
Go ahead.
So some of the things we picked up. So I picked up this guy, and it just says Klingman's Dome on it, and it tells you the elevation in feet above sea level, and it gives you the latitude and the longitude of Klingman's Dome, and it's just a keychain slash medallion. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. If I'm just gonna put it on my keys or maybe make a necklace out of it.
Jordan's got it. House key.
Yeah, we got Jordan 1, and also I got this from Laurel Falls. This is Laurel Falls water, which my buddy suggests not to drink. I've got another bottle of water. It's in a cool little bottle from the one time we went to California, and I got it from the Rockies. So I haven't drank it. I'm not gonna drink it because I'm afraid to drink it unless I purify it first. But I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in a cool little bottle to put with the other one that I have. And then Kristen got this throw blanket.
Yeah, I'll hold it up in a minute. I was gonna do the little stuff first.
Oh yeah.
Got some postcards. So this is actually Cade's Cove. It's glaring.
Yeah.
But
We
it's
didn't
got
make it
Did
there.
You Know stuff on it.
Yeah, we didn't make it to Kate's Cove this time. It's on our next trip.
And then
So
this one's got.
it's a book full of them.
I bought these. They have 12 postcards in them. Because it was cheaper than buying individual postcards. I only bought a couple of the individuals, but these are some of the pictures of the mountains and stuff. Of the postcards. We got better pictures, I think, though.
Yeah, our phones took really great pictures. One of the cameras we took with us just wasn't meant for stuff like that.
So, different stuff like that. I'm not going to show them all because there's a lot.
Is there a bear one in there? No bear?
I have bears on the other one.
Oh.
There's probably a bear. Yeah, right here.
I'm so mad we can get a picture of that bear.
But that's, on a clear day with no overcast, that's what you're looking at.
Well, from the top of Klingsman's Dome, it's... Oh, actually, I might have... Oh, hang on. I'm going to do this real quick. Because I do have pictures from Klingman's Dome. Let's see.
Oh, my stickers too. This is the black bear one.
Is this it? I think this is it. This is not it. Where's Klingman's Dome?
It's gonna be... I don't know where you put pictures at. So.
Hang on. Let me see.
It's after Laurel Falls.
Was it after Blue Ridge Parkway? No, it's during... Okay, so it's going to be a part of this one. Hang on. Okay, here we go. This is from the top of Klingman's Dome. So, you go farther back. Sorry. Yeah, so these are all shot for, going up to Klingman's Dome. Yep. This is the parkway driving up. Well, no, it's not even a part of the parkway. This is the actual trail up.
And it's paved. You're not walking on, dirt and gonna fall because of that.
Right.
It's paved.
Yeah, so these are all shots going up to Klingman's Dome. This is the parkway. Well, no, it's not even a part of the parkway. So if you can see here in this picture, this shiny stuff right here is actually a river. Yeah. That's how far you can see is this river running through the mountains. Right.
It's actually a good picture of that tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is on the actual... I think I'm at the top of the dome here.
Yeah.
And so it's just it's massive. I did go live from the top of...
That's the walkway.
Yeah, this is the walkway up to the dome. I did go live from the dome.
For 2 minutes.
For as long as I could keep signal, but it wasn't that great. So, but yeah, these are the pictures from the top of the dome, and it is breathtaking. They do say there are certain times where these clouds will roll in across the dome, and you're basically just standing in the clouds, and it's absolutely amazing. Hey, there's Kristen at the bottom, and Jordan.
That's the bottom.
Yeah.
So this is the trail.
This is the trail. It's kind of flat here, but then once you get around this corner, it steeply drops.
Yes.
The Appalachian Trail actually runs into this area.
That's actually the ranger
kick this
too.
Off.
Right there.
Hang on. I don't know. So, yeah, so you can see here where the Appalachian Trail cuts into the trail up to Klingman's Dome. And we did actually meet a couple people. Well, we saw a couple people that came off the Appalachian Trail. So there's a good shot of the dome. So the ramp starts here, and it winds way around here, and it comes all the way back and up.
Yeah, Kristen wasn't doing that.
It's definitely a rough hike, especially if you're not used to it.
It's not that it's rough. It's just a lot.
Yeah, especially if you're not used to it, it can be very physical getting to the top of Klingman's Dome. And Laurel Falls could be the same way. You know, I would say you started prepping with the kids doing miles around the property.
Oh, walking, but not miles, yeah.
A mile around the property or whatever. And, I mean, I was doing 2 or 3 miles a day at work. Not necessarily prepping for this, but it helped.
Yeah.
I will say me, post-surgery, I didn't have a hard problem. Like, I know how to breathe, and so it was just like in, out, and I could just go. In fact, that's not the only... I ended up doing another hike back into the mountains with my buddy that was just me and him, so... Yeah. So those are the trails. Laurel Falls, Klingman's Dome, the Blue Ridge Parkway.
There's other trails and other hiking
that we didn't get to.
We didn't do them. Those are just the two main ones that we did.
Yeah.
But I also... So, going back to what we were doing... I also got these guys for the car, and you can't see what they say, but they say Great Smoky Mountains on them. They're just a sticker for the car. They got a bear, and then I have my keychain. It's a bear, and it's got a little tree and a little thing that says Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah.
This is what my main thing was that I got. But it's kind of hard to see, but let's see. So it's a
map of Tennessee, right?
It's
yeah, it is.
Kind of.
Well, it's a map of the entire
it's the national park.
Yeah.
So this is the Smoky Mountain National Park. These are the different places. So here's Cades Cove way over here. This is North Carolina. And you actually dip in to different places, but
yeah, when you're driving the parkway.
Here's Klingman's Dome right here, and it tells you the elevation, and then a different mountain and some other stuff. But I really liked it. I thought it was neat. It's got
woodpecker.
Animals. Yep, woodpecker, bobcat.
I don't know how this video thing works.
Salamander, the deer,
bears,
and the bear. That was the big. And you actually dip in. I can't get it to. This way. There you go. The bear.
The bear.
But it was really pretty.
The bears.
And I was trying to get something that I could keep for a long time.
Yeah.
So this was my Tennessee.
Your big buy.
Yes.
Well, your touristy buy.
Yeah.
Your very touristy buy. While we're there, we also hit the Smoky Mountain Knife Works, which is just this massive,
you didn't finish your stuff though from the. Allie got a raccoon.
Allie did get a stuffed raccoon. Oh, and I got this on Klingman's Dome. I actually have this and 3 small jars. I just thought the jars were cool. They're honey, and it's wildflower honey. And
4 ounces. This is 4 ounces.
This is a pound, so 8 ounce, 16 ounces. I don't know. I got it because the jar looked cool, and I like honey, so.
And it's got the color.
Yeah.
So those were what we got from Klingman's Dome.
Yep.
And the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yep. Well, no, I picked up these things too.
The maps.
So I got a Great Smoky Trail map, and then a wildlife viewing, day hikes you can take. Because like I said, I want to go back and do things to do in 2 to 3 hours. Wildflowers. There were some gorgeous flowers on the trail. Trees in the forest. Geology. I did get some rocks there. If you look.
Yeah, you stole some rocks.
right there.
Because you're not supposed to take those from the national
I
park.
didn't take these from National Park. These are from our buddy's property. They're rocks right here that I got from my buddy's property, and then like in mountains and streams, and then waterfalls. I picked these up because when we go back, I'll be able to plan a little bit better on things that I know for sure I want to hit. Not necessarily that you and the kids will have to do, but you know, things that because that's my thing. I like being outdoors. I like enjoying the water, the frontier.
We enjoyed the hiking stuff and the outdoor. Allie enjoyed it. Jordan, not so much. He's in the in-between phase right now. He's a teenager, but not a teenager, so.
Yeah. I think he enjoyed it. Yeah. Just a smaller aspect of it.
Not so much the walking.
Yeah. So.
But that was
That's the outdoorsy we did. Again, I was saying we went into Smokey Mountain Knife Shop, which is this ginormous building, and they've got everything. They've got guns and knives and cooking stuff and cutlery and swords and stuff.
Oh, you have it.
They've got a fantasy section for like fantasy knives and stuff. Jordan got a set of size that he wants to try and practice with.
Allie got a knife.
Allie did pick out her first official pocket knife that she picked out herself. And it's probably about as girly as you can get. It's just this guy right here.
Galaxy.
Yeah, and you can see the galaxy in it. So I've been having her sit beside one of us to practice opening and closing it properly so that she won't cut herself before we'll even let her take it out of the box and do anything with it. So she hasn't been able to cut anything with it because we're still getting her used to the opening and closing it properly without cutting her hands. Yeah. So, and then I picked up this guy, which it was only like $10 because I wanted to practice before I spent like a decent amount of money on something like this. But I just got a throw-in tomahawk. It's just a small one. It's got a good little blade on it. Some of its characteristics are a little weird, like why you'd need such a long dip there, or even the spike here where the top isn't sharp. Just something I can practice with, carry in the woods and stuff. And Kristen managed to find the only Disney store within like 500 miles, so we had to go. She wanted to go visit that.
Okay, in my defense, it was supposed to be an outlet.
And it was like a quarter outlet, a quarter regular Disney store.
Yeah.
Like they had some stuff that was on sale and marked down. Like you got the spoons and forks and butter knives. You wanted the summer stuff that you wanted, really and it was marked down.
We'll show that in a different one though, because that's more Disney.
So, and then we were in the Tanger outlet malls. We got beef jerky, so we got this.
Well, you gotta say what it is.
It's called Wild Stampede, Wild and Exotic Jerky Combo Pack. So there's like pork and antelope, pork and kangaroo, pork and ostrich. I think there's like a buffalo. It's like a combination of pork.
Right there.
Oh. Elk, venison, buffalo, alligator, boar, pheasant, antelope, ostrich, duck, and kangaroo. And of course it's blended with pork, so that's kind of cool. We'll try those out in maybe another video where we're just sampling different beef jerkies.
It was good jerky.
The ones we got,
yeah, we got
because we didn't get into those. We got into like just regular jerky / sausages, and we ate those.
To eat, yeah, we got those to eat on the trip.
Yeah.
So we did that. What did we do that day? That's the day that we. I don't remember what we did that day. It was 4th of July. What did we do?
4th of July, we just hung out. We went and visited their house.
Yeah, we went and saw their property. And that was it.
Yeah.
We just kind of hung out. And then we went to the boot store.
Uh-huh.
That was
got boots.
It's really cool. And I found out they have them in Florida, too. There's 2 of them. One's in Orlando and one is in Lake City, I believe. But basically, like he was saying before, it was a buy one, get 2 free, and then you got a deal on the 4th pair.
Yeah. If
you bought a 4th pair. But
you and Allie got matching boots.
Yep, we got these guys.
And I mean, the boots can range. They ranged anywhere from $150 to like $400. We did not buy a pair of $400 boots. There were some nice ones.
If we had $400 and were willing to spend it on boots, there may have been.
Yeah.
But no.
So we didn't spend that much. I got a couple boots, a couple sets. It was again this first set of boots I've ever owned.
Those are yours. One
this
pair.
is one pair. And I have this weird thing where, like, I need a 14 here in the foot part, but I need, like, a 16 in this part because my foot's too long to get in there. So I didn't get anything shiny. I just got plain, standard boots. And they're comfortable, and I'm going to wear them. I just have to get jeans or have her cut my jeans and fix them so that they'll fit over my boots.
Boot factory. I can't.
Yeah.
Get back.
There you go.
And they work with you really well. And if you see something on the shelf that you want, but they may not have it in your size on the shelf, ask, because they have a lot of stuff in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But they were really nice. We both had to exchange our boots after the first. And then they also have conditioner for boots, so that was really cool.
Really, the only thing left to show is alcohol.
It's the best part of the trip.
Wednesday night, 4th of July, it was Thursday night, we went to Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg's a bit of a letdown. I think maybe because it's just a big tourist city. It's also where, like, all the teenagers and young adults go.
Well, we came into a weird side, too. Because we came into, like, a really...
It's not even that, like, on Gatlinburg, that main strip, it was just too crowded.
It was. It was like what you would think of, like, New York.
Yeah, but it's because, like,
it was busy and it was go, go, go.
But you gotta think, like, that's where a lot of the drinking happens, a lot of the clubs are, so that's what it is. It's like the big scene. It's the day after 4th of July. It's middle of their season.
And they were still doing sales for 4th of July and everything. So, the main thing I wanted to do when we went was hit up Old Smokey.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that. I went, Benji... Me and Lucy.
Right.
Went to Old Smokey. And then...
Me and James watched the kids.
Yeah.
While you two got liquored up.
Well, I mean, liquored up. They were cups this big.
Yeah, but when you get 15 shots that size of moonshine, let's keep in mind that it's Old Smokey and Sugarland. They're basically bringing in generic corn liquor and running it through their stills and adding sugar and to make it
flavors.
Yeah.
I will say that Old Smokey has a huge variety. Their variety is ginormous, and they do some pretty good deals. Lucy and I split a deal where you get, if you buy 5, you get 1 for free. And then we also got a, like, little cooler bag with the Old Smokey brand on it. But I got these. These were the ones I picked.
Which, this is what I wanted.
Yeah. So this is salted caramel.
I haven't tried it yet because, again, I was watching the kids and me and James were driving, so neither one of us tried anything.
Yeah. So that was that one. That is, I think it's like a 60 proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's a 60 proof. The whiskey. This is, butter pecan. I was really excited about this because I really like the ice cream. It's a 35 proof, but it's a cream liquor. So once it's open, it has to stay in the fridge. It's not like other stuff that can go back in the cabinet.
It's like a milk base.
Yeah. But I got that. It was really good.
I will say, observing your server at Sugarland was a lot better.
Way better.
Than your Old Smokey. Like, he was just more into it. He had a lot more fun.
Yes.
And, like, he promotes himself, and he promotes you to go to TripAdvisor because they give them money if they get good reviews on TripAdvisor.
He was really good. If you go, ask for Trey.
Yeah.
He was excellent, and he was so funny at Sugarland.
Yeah.
The guy we had at Old Smokey
was just there doing a job.
He was just there pouring drinks. He told you kind of like, okay, tastes like this, and
how to handle their strongest one.
Try it with this, and I mean, he wasn't bad. There was no entertainment at all.
Which it was weird because they have this one called Blue Flame, and it's 180 proof. This is not it.
It's not anymore.
What is
180 proof anymore. It's 100 proof now.
I thought it was... No, it's still advertised at 180. They don't make it that often. But it's 100.
The Blue Flame?
Yeah, it's 180. Their White Lightning's 100.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Okay,
but he's like, this Blue Flame, this is the stuff you show off with. You know, you'd only take this out to show people how strong you are, but... It's strong, but I have a jar in the fridge, and before surgery, I just used to sip.
And if you set it on fire, it turns blue. That's why it's called Blue Flame.
I used to just sip it, so I don't know if it's the showing off. But
it's because what happens is people will drink it
and they're not careful.
And they're not breathing right, and so when they drink it, they breathe in instead of breathing out, because you're supposed to swallow it and breathe out. But if you swallow it and breathe in, the fire's in your stomach, and it's like, it hurts.
Anyways, what is this one?
This one's Buckeye. It's
peanut butter.
40.
Peanut butter and chocolate or something.
Where are you reading that?
I thought that's what they were saying, that it would taste like peanut butter and chocolate.
I don't know. I don't remember what it tasted like.
I think he said peanut butter and chocolate.
But it was freaking great. That's why I wanted it.
I'm pretty sure they said a peanut butter chocolate, because I think that's what a Buckeye is. Or no, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Anyways.
But it was really, really good. This one was.
Yeah.
I really liked it. That's why I got it. But we went to Sugarlands. I didn't buy anything from Sugarlands because all of theirs were really, really sweet. And I wanted these specifically. So that's where I wanted mine from. But Sugarlands did have better entertainment. The guy was really funny. I did go on TripAdvisor and leave him a 5-star review. And they had some good flavors. It was just really, really sweet. So it wasn't my favorite. And technically these aren't my favorite either. We'll get into that though later. So the next day,
you went on a wine tasting.
Wow, wine tasting.
I went to one place and tried wine.
Yes.
And then
another
that's when I went to
place.
That's when I went to the knife shop.
Mm-hmm.
We were in that knife shop for 3 hours. It was so big, and we still didn't see the whole thing.
And then we went to Severe Distillery.
Yep.
Which we'll talk about that next. Let me do the wine first, because
yeah.
So Good Water. Shout out to Good Water because their wine is fantastic. I buy wine here on a pretty regular basis, I would say, and I haven't found one that I love. But this is so good. I only got 3 because I joined their wine club where you buy 3 in 3 months and you get a 20% discount. So I signed up for that because I will drink it, and it was so good. It was so good. Fantastic. I only brought one of them in here, but this is their logo. And everything they do is locally sourced. It's not, they don't go out and have stuff shipped in or anything like that. They do everything local. This is the raspberry wine. I got a blueberry as well and a muscadine, which I'm pretty excited about for him to try because he likes muscadine. But they had it was excellent.
Muscadine's a grape, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But excellent. If you get a chance to try it, if you're there, it's fantastic.
We grow muscadines on property, and I actually have muscadine juice in the freezer to make jelly out of.
But, so if you get a chance, you can look them up online. They do ship out, so if you want to order from them, they will ship to you. So,
right.
Plus side.
Now, we went to Severe Distillery because my buddy James knows the guy who owns the place, and I got to go in and tour the distillery and talk to Chris, the owner, and Dave's the guy that gave the tour. I've got a video of the tour and everything. I want to do something special with that video, so it might take me a while to get that one out. So just be expecting that one. But the place was, the place was great, and their storefront was clean. The distillery was clean. Their packaging area was clean. That's where we got these shirts. So Yeti vodka is one of the things that they make.
Oh, I think the logo's on that.
Well, I have their card right here somewhere.
Okay.
They were fantastic, and that's the company. So they make Real Deal Shine, which is 100 proof. It's artesian moonshine made using an original family recipe handed down through the generations. It's unaged corn whiskey at its finest. A unique taste that's as fresh as the mountain air, leaving you so warm you'd swear Tennessee sunshine was on your face. Made with only the finest ingredients, it's as sparkling clear as Smoky Mountain streams, a shine that would make our ancestors very proud. It's the real deal. Then they have Tequila, which unfortunately they were out of when we got there. So we got to try Tequila because my buddy had some at his house.
No, we didn't try tequila. You did because you drank what was left.
Yeah, it wasn't even a shot.
No.
But they did say when we come back in August they should have Tequila again. So hopefully we'll get up there and grab some.
I wanted it so bad.
Now, Tequila is the only thing that they bring that they outsource, and that's because they get the agave nectar from Mexico to make this. So, let's see.
And it's 80 proof. So the real deal shine was 100 proof. The tequila's 80 proof.
Right. Tequila inspired, Tennessee made. Tequila isn't your ordinary blue agave spirit. We take certified organic blue agave nectar and run it through our artesian fermentation and distillation process. This allows the sweetness of the nectar to shine through in every sip. We don't buy or import alcohol to make ours, so no one should be surprised that we're crafting this truly unique spirit right here in the Smokies. Tequila is premium artesian spirit and a true Tennessee original. So they're making tequila out of what it should be made out of, but they're making it in the mountains. Also, they're using Sevier County water that they run through a filtration system they have, and it's all of their product is crystal clear. And I've tried the real deal.
And if I'm not mistaken, they're locally sourced too, right?
Everything except for the blue agave, but they have because they want to get that from Mexico, which is where tequila. No, I haven't showed anything yet. So the other thing they have is Yeti vodka, which is the shirt we're wearing. It's 80 proof. Artesian vodka is like Yeti artesian vodka is like nothing you've ever tasted. Master distiller Chris Yeti, aka the Yeti. And Chris is, we got to meet him.
No,
you didn't get to meet him. He was in the back when you came in. I got to meet Chris, and they call him the Yeti. I mean, he's a big guy, got a long beard. But I would have to say, talking to him, he's...
Hi, One Mouse.
Hey, One Mouse 13. What's up, man? How you doing? Brad.
I don't know how long that's been there. Sorry.
Is it Brad or Lindsay? It's got probably Brad. But he was a very, very fun individual. I definitely would like to hang out with him, drink some of the spirits that he makes. And he was back there mixing drinks, and they've got a bunch of different things. So, the other one they make is called and that's basically honey backwards. So it's 82 proof. It's pronounced It's the pride and joy of Sevier Distilling Company's master distiller, Chris Yeti. Its unique recipe is distilled from 100% honey with no expense spared. I actually got to see one of the vats of honey that they brought in, and it's pure, untouched honey. You can see where it's crystallizing on the top with the sugars and stuff, and it was pretty cool to see. So we'll show you those. So this is the real deal shine. Now they do jar and package everything. This is a wax coating, so it looks like dripping honey off of it. And they do all of this.
Too.
Well, they do all of this in house. They put a batch on the label. They label them. So some of their labels will have bubbles in them because they're not done with machines. And this shine is an award-winning shine. I don't think it says it on here. No.
But it was in.
But they do have. This is an award-winning shine. Dang, I hope Brad didn't come in and leave because I didn't say hey. That stinks. I hate that I missed you, man. And then the Yeti. I love the Yeti. You know, Everest is one of my favorite rides. So as soon as I saw this, I know I wanted it. But that's the Yeti vodka.
Gotta hold it up.
This is batch 13. Was it 13? No, the is the one they changed.
No, they didn't change it.
He
It was a
tweaked
different
something.
batch. Yeah.
So this is the bottle, and of course it looks like honey melting on the top. You can see how it's honey backwards there.
So good.
This is batch 8. He did say there was some slight tweaks and adjustment from batch 7, because we tried batch 7 to batch 8. Dinner.
Hi, James.
What was for dinner, man? Again, I tried all of these. So keep in mind, I haven't had a good front into alcohol since my surgery, except for like sipping your Epcot stuff.
You haven't had any.
I tried all 3 of these plus some other stuff where they made mixtures. They've got a batch coming out that is they're trying a new way to like put it in a cask, but instead of it in a wooden barrel, but a barrel age it. But they've got a new technique that they're trying out. But I think that's due out sometime
I don't know.
later this year or next year. So these are absolutely fantastic.
So good.
They're all smooth. They've all got a great taste. The vodka, they run it through like charcoal filters, and you get like a little hint of the charcoal. You can taste some of like the minerals that the water's made out of, or the water runs through. All of it has such a smooth, good flavor. They add no sugars to this. Everything that they get comes from the natural stuff. They grind their own corn on site. They grind their own barley on site. And it was fantastic. I can't say enough good things about Severe Distillery.
Yeah, and even the mixed stuff, even when you mix it, they were so good.
They mixed the moonshine with blue fruit punch, and it was super good. It was fantastic. I can't say enough good things. Pulled pork on a bun with tomato, coleslaw, and mac and cheese. Where in the heck?
We didn't have that when we were there.
My pulled pork, tomato, and coleslaw.
But when we went to Severe Distillery, they gave us this, which is really cool because
it's 10 questions
nobody else is gonna think about that.
It's 10 questions you should ask a distillery whenever you are touring them.
Yeah.
And if they can't answer those questions, they're probably not making their stuff on site.
Right.
So.
I thought that was kind of neat. They were really nice. They were really personable. Their dog is gorgeous.
Chris's dog was there. It's a half
husky,
half German Shepherd. Very pretty dog. Like the coolest light brown coat.
Emma.
Hi.
Emma's the dog. Tia says hi.
She's asleep back there. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, she's sleeping.
Nope, here she comes. No.
Can you get your head up high enough?
Come here. No.
No.
Not down there. Come here. Come here. Go. Nope.
Nope. She's too heavy for all that. She's dirty because she's been playing outside in the grass I just cut.
No, she hangs out underneath the porch where it's cool.
Yeah.
In the dirt.
I did make her upset when I was mowing grass because I got too close.
What's in your mouth? Anyway.
Tia says hi. So yeah.
She lost her whisker.
Yeah, we had an absolute blast. It was a ton of fun. The ride home was kind of crazy. It was gorgeous coming through 40 and down 26. 95, like we got almost to Georgia. We got about 40 miles from Georgia and then had to circumvent using US 17 because there was a really bad wreck and they shut down all 4 lanes south of 95 for about 50 or 60 miles.
It was long, yeah.
Dealt with some crazy manager at KFC.
Oh.
But yeah, the ride home wasn't terrible. The kids didn't really get rowdy till about the last hour and a half, 2 hours when all their phones and their tablets and their DSs died.
Well, the car is small, so...
Yeah. But I mean, they weren't... No. I don't say rowdy in a bad way. They just started playing. They were having fun. They'd been trapped in the car. Yeah. You know, we stopped 6 or 7 times about every 2 hours almost.
We only stopped 4 times.
4 times, so about every 2 hours. We stopped about every 2 hours, but most of the stops were anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour.
Yes.
And we just kind of walked around, enjoyed all the really amazing visitor centers.
Oh my
gosh.
Tennessee. Florida's rest areas are ridiculous.
Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, and some of Georgia's, like, y'all's rest areas are on point. They're gorgeous, they're clean, they're staffed by friendly,
really
personable
nice
people.
And they're beautiful.
Florida's,
the grounds are taken care of so well.
Florida's are scary. I'm afraid to use the restroom in a Florida rest area.
Oh
like,
my
our
gosh,
governor needs to get on it.
Yeah, they need to fix them because
you other states got some amazing ones, and I mean that's just the states we went through.
But we did pick up a map from the visitor centers everywhere, I think, except for
South Carolina
and Georgia.
But South Carolina, well, we didn't hit a visitor center in Georgia.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. We didn't get one from Georgia.
But South Carolina didn't have a full map. Theirs were broken down by which
Cities,
area you were visiting. So that's why we didn't get theirs.
But it was still pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely think it's a recommendation of 40 to 26 because that was gorgeous.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you're in Sevierville, definitely go by Sevier Distillery.
Mm-hmm. It's behind the PetSmart.
Yes.
Off Winfield. Winfield.
They're on Old Douglas Dam Road.
Yeah.
They're excellent. And if you get a chance, go to Goodwater. They're not in Sevierville, they're outside of Sevierville, so you'll have to look them up. But, great. Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
So, yeah, put it on your list. If you're going to Tennessee near Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, stop at those 2 places. Mm-hmm. They're great.
Yeah.
Do the Blue Ridge Parkway. Partly. Don't try to drive the whole 5-hour Blue Ridge Parkway because you'll.
We didn't either, though. We didn't either. Look for the big American flag. That's where That's right. That's where the Sevier distillery is. They have a giant American flag.
So good.
We didn't drive the whole 5 hours. We didn't drive 5 hours on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it's actually longer than that. It's longer than 5 hours. But the places we did get to see were pretty amazing. Up and down some of the.
We saw an elk.
The hills. Yeah, we saw the elk. We saw the bear.
That was on Blue Ridge.
And it was kind of cool too because, like, sitting in our hotel on the 4th of July, we could see fireworks like come up over some of the mountains in the distance. That was pretty neat. What else? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what else I was gonna. I was gonna say something else and I forgot. Ding ding. My brain just died. I will say we spent so much time in the pool that both the kids got an earache.
Yep.
Nothing. It was not a little bear. It was a medium-sized bear.
It was a little bear.
Okay,
look.
Medium-sized
this is how
bear.
the story goes. We're all sitting in the car, and this little bear pops his head up. It was small. It was a small head, so we assumed small bear. You know, he popped his head up, and he's standing out there in a bright yellow shirt, and we're like, bear, bear, bear. And he's like, saved our life from this ginormous grizzly bear that was going to attack us.
It wasn't a grizzly, it was a black bear. It was not a little bear, because it was like, it had a normal-sized bear head,
This is
okay?
probably the size of the bear in real life. This is the real life
Get
size.
that out of here. Get that out of here. No, it wasn't. It was a normal-sized medium bear. Hi, Pandu.
Hi. Oh, it was gorgeous.
They were amazing. Absolutely amazing. The mountains were amazing. Seviersville, where we stayed, was amazing. Gatlinburg, not so amazing. The drive in Gatlinburg was not so amazing because we were on a one-lane road where I thought we were going to get murdered. I heard banjos.
And it might not.
There were banjos.
Gatlinburg might not be so hectic, though, if it wasn't near a holiday. We went during a holiday.
I think that's something we discussed.
And another thing, shout out to Clarion Inn, Willow River, because the room was clean, and it was pretty,
the bed was
and
comfortable.
It was quiet.
Yeah. So Clarion Willow River on Winfield or Winfield
There's only
Parkway.
one. Clarion in Willow River.
In Seviersville.
Yes.
it had a lazy river outside and a pool outside.
And an indoor pool.
Then they had an indoor pool and a jacuzzi. And
complimentary breakfast.
Yep, and it was like there were egg discs. One day was bacon, the next day was sausage, and they rotated that. They had oatmeal and cereal and boiled eggs and fruit and toast and waffles, and just like, it was really worth it. We paid about anywhere, depending on the night, anywhere from $100 to $130 a night overall for 4 nights, 5 days. It was $488. $500. And how long were we traveling? We left last Friday and went to Moultrie, Georgia. And when we were in Moultrie, we were in Moultrie from Friday to Sunday. We left Monday
morning.
Went to Tennessee, and we were in Tennessee from Monday through till Sunday morning. We left yesterday morning and came home yesterday. It was about an 9-hour drive. Well, because we were gone, so it's really weird. Like, we've never had a big vacation like that. I've never had a big vacation like that. And we did a ton of stuff. We had a ton of fun. Our family that lives up there.
We stayed for 5 whole days in Sevierville. 5 whole days.
Monday,
because
Tuesday.
Monday was a half day. So we did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Right.
5 whole days.
Right.
And then we left Sunday morning at 9.
10. We were in Sevierville for four of those days. We went to Seymour on the last day to stay with our family.
But still, we were there.
We were in the same general area. Yeah.
5 whole days.
Yeah, we did so much. We did, Laurel Falls and Blue Ridge Parkway. We went and saw distilleries. It was an absolute blast.
There's moonshine in here. Tell Lucy.
We met some really nice people up there that I would love to even talk to more often than we probably will ever get to talk to.
It was, and that's the thing that was really great about it. The weather was so nice.
Yeah.
And you could breathe.
It was in the 80s and 90s some days, and you couldn't tell.
We were there for a heat wave.
Yeah, and we left a couple of the stores from the outlet mall, and they were like, "Be careful out in the heat wave." And I was like, "Heat wave?" They're like, "Yeah, it's supposed to get into like the 90s and the 100s today." And I was like, "Ma'am, I'm a Floridian. This isn't a heat wave whatsoever."
But it was clean, and that was fantastic. There wasn't trash all over the roads. There wasn't. You could breathe.
Yep.
I mean, Allie's got really bad allergies, and she was fine. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was really nice to not have to worry about how hot and humid and getting sticky and sweaty.
I mean, you sweated.
Aside from the hiking.
Well, you sweated, but it didn't feel like you were suffocating, and I think that was the best part. And it didn't really, like, being up in...
The air wasn't heavy.
Yeah, being up there in the high mountains, like, you would assume the altitude would have hit us pretty hard. It didn't really. Like, we just kind of flowed right into it.
So, hiking, it kind of hits you at the bottom of where you're at. And then as you go up, you're acclimating, so it's not as bad. And I think that was probably the biggest thing for me, because I'm bigger and I haven't had my surgery yet, so I don't have that second wind energy and stuff like that. So for me, acclimating to that little bit of altitude and taking it easy, and that's the thing. So don't go and assume you're just going to jam up, because it doesn't work that way. You have to take it slow. You're not going to miss anything. It's all going to be there as you go. So take your time and enjoy it.
Well, because you want to see it.
Yeah, and if you don't, you're going to be miserable.
Yeah. Yeah, take your time. Now, I will say that Laurel Falls, that hike up took us... the Laurel Falls hike up took us about...
Can't see that one.
Oh, she's showing her side. This is the Severe Distillery one. It's just got their logo on it. It's really cool. Good luck. Nope. You can't even see. It's worse.
Oh well. It's the little mountain. And then this one was from Tennessee Whiskey. Can't even read that. Anyways, I got some shot glasses over there. This one just says Sevierville, Tennessee, and it says Tennessee Legends on it. So
I didn't really. It's kind of neat. It sticks out.
yeah,
It's like a button.
it's a heavy behind a button.
But yeah, I mean, it was an amazing trip.
I'd live there. Just saying.
Yeah, it was pretty. I'd live in the mountains somewhere where
So
nobody
you know,
could find
James,
me.
hint, hint on that house.
I'd live there if nobody could find me.
Yeah, that's why you changed your name and your phone number. But you wouldn't do that because you'd still be live streaming stuff.
That's very true. No, because I tried live streaming. It doesn't work that well.
Well, it would if
when you
had
get in the
internet.
weird mountains. I'd have to have like a satellite backpack.
But anyways, it was a lot of fun. We had a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
It was gorgeous. If you have a chance to go.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Try to, don't try to see everything in one trip because it's not going to happen. And if you do
And we
make
knew
it
that
happen,
going in.
it's going to be miserable for you.
Yeah, we knew that going into, like, we weren't there to just try and, we weren't there to see everything. We were there to enjoy what little bits. But honestly, most of what we were there for is enjoy family time.
Yes, because we missed our family.
Yep. And even us as a family, us and the kids, we got to just spend some time together, just with no weird
and
interferences.
not want to kill each other.
Yeah,
We're
and
just kidding.
we had a blast.
It was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. We're looking forward to going back. Hopefully next month, actually, we'll be back.
Yep, because we're going to do Dollywood.
Mm-hmm. And, it's definitely something that we'll look forward to during the summers, probably. But yeah, if you have a chance to go and you've never been to the mountains, or even if you have been to the mountains, it's beautiful and you should go.
Go and don't do the weird touristy stuff. Go and do the hikes and the mountain drives and...
I mean, you can do the weird touristy stuff, just don't let that take up all your time.
Yeah.
Because you'll miss the beauty of what's there.
Go see the mountains because that is a uplifting spiritual experience.
It's so clear. So clear.
Yeah.
Go to Laurel Falls and feel the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Mother Nature's air conditioner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we really hope you enjoyed this little live stream with us. For everybody that came, thank you so much. One Mouse, One Dream, I'm so sorry I missed your hey. I know I'm gonna hear about it on Twitter, so mainly because I'm gonna reach out to you. So, but thank you everybody for coming. Thank you Pandu. Thank you Jordan, A&E Adventures, James. And there were some other people in and out that may not have commented. I know they came through. Thank you for watching. I know we ran a really long time and bragged about Tennessee and the Smoky Mountains and all of that gorgeous stuff that we got to do.
And again, shout out to the places that we mentioned.
Yes.
Severe Distillery, Good Water, even the Clarion Inn.
Yep.
I mean, just keep doing what you're doing because it's awesome.
Chris and Dave and I forgot
Trey from Sugarland.
I can't. Oh, what was the other guy's name? I talked to him and I can't remember. At Severe Distillery, Chris and Dave, you guys are doing an amazing job. Like that place is awesome.
Doing.
Your alcohol is the best that I've ever had. So keep it up.
Next time we'll get a different shirt so we can wear that one.
Yeah. If you want to sponsor us, let's do it. I'll be a walking logo. I got plenty of space. We love you guys.
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.